Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the Baltimore Orioles. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. John Means, Kansas-born left-hander, will be doing the pitching. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, one thing to look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here or there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4 in an inning, and that kind of derails the whole start when that happens. Limit the damage, and he'll be just fine.
Now at the plate, Shed Long, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Severino over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Means, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 11th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2-0 now. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In there, 0-1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager as the Mariners take a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. In there, strike 2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mariners get one on this swing by Kyle Seager. Bottom of the first coming up, and the M's are off to an early 1-0 lead. Marco Gonzalez is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mariners. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
He's set. Here it comes. Line towards center field. Smith has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jose Iglesias.
So striding in, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the pitch.
Nope,
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Nope, 1-0.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander the next to bat. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one fouled off to the right as the count evens at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Counting 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now, 3-2.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Good battle. Count remains full. Another full count pitch home.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Once again a 3-2. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in now for the Mariners, Daniel Vogelback, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. Good sharp slider there, and he couldn't catch up to it. 2-1 now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Kyle Lewis waits on deck. Swing and a line drive, but this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
High in the air down the right field line. Stewart is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Next for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. And the pitch.
0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Two balls and a strike to Carlos Gonzalez. Pitch is popped up. Ruiz has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Mariners, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. So striding forward now, Chris Davis. His prior history in this matchup, he's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. From the stretch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone, because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Renato Nunez will be next. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swing hard liner to left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
Ready now for Baltimore, Rio Ruiz. First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. The 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Three and two now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. Right down Main Street, caught him looking. In now for the O's, Hanser Alberto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. Oh and 1, here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0 and 2 now. Nunez is off of first with 2 away. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. The next 0-2. Grounded slowly to the left side. Crawford has it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. Into the box now, Evan White. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Here it comes. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. is laid off for ball 2. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
So here's Malik Smith. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on. Slow roller out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Shed Long. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Looked to me like they anticipated him trying to swipe that bag. I mean, the pitcher shortened his delivery to the plate, but it didn't make a difference in the slightest. He still swiped that bag.
And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch inside. The throw. Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. 2-1 after the foul ball there. The pitch. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Stewart is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. First offering on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone. And he misses again. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And now a pitch on the way.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Hit softly down the line at first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Seattle leads this one 2-0. Digging in, DJ Stewart as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out. Ball in.
2-0 count, the pitch. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Digging in, Pedro Severino. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nobody out, runner on first. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Severino, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Now the 0-2 pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hard hit ball to short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Lewis waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Iglesias.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First pitch on its way.
Count 1 and 0.
A 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Oh, double play ball to second. 4 to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now batting, Anthony Santander, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
2-0 to the Baltimore left fielder.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by the wayside as the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. All set for the start of the 4th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Kyle Seager. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Tom Murphy.
Striding forward now, the Mariners cleanup hitter, Tom Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Dan Vogelbach is next. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Davis trying to get there, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Vogelbach stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He was taken in the 2nd round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
Here it comes, 0-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Kyle Lewis. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
The 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hayes on the run for it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one. The 0-1. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 3-0 Seattle. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Chris Davis, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
And here's Renato Nunez as he'll take a look at a sinker here. Too low for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. A 2-1 count to Nunez. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Rio Ruiz is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Base hit into right center.
It's a grinder, AB. 3-2 changeup, and he's able to stay back and drive it for a base hit. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And another foul ball. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
From the stretch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up free bases.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in is Smith. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Orioles leave 1. Still down 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. Stepping into the box, Evan White. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1.
That's ball 2. I got 2-1 the count. Ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Stewart is there. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Malik Smith. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball inside.
1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
At the plate, Shed Long. Now a throw over. Runners back. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in. The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. J.P. Crawford waits on deck. The 3-0 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Here comes the first pitch.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back onto you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And he misses with it. 1-1. On a rope to the second baseman.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Into the box, Kyle Seager. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now it's 2-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
.30 pitch. Two down, runners at first and second. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is going to get foul. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Hector Velasquez answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Tom Murphy will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. Two out, bases loaded. And that misses 1-1. Velasquez, the native of Mexico, he's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's the 1-1. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Right side, hit hard. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
To the plate now, Daniel Vogelback, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes to count.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
Two men are on with 2 men out. Into center field, line drive base hit. Now a long throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit well on the ground to first. Fielded cleanly by Davis. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ Stewart. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And that's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Pedro Severino.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. First offering on its way. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. The 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Austin Hayes. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. First pitch of the at-bat. Changeup called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now here it comes. And it's 1-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Standing in, Evan White. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Comes set and the 0-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Malik Smith the next to hit. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Here's the pitch.
I got 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition wise he would choose to swing at that exact pitch. But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
Ready for another chance? Anthony Santander. He was a ground out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit ball to second. And there's his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I've played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter give an at-bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
Chris Davis is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to first, the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Striding forward now is the DH, Renato Nunez. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Ready with the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. One left for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. All set for the start of the inning, so the batting order turns over now and set to go Shed Long. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. First offering on its way. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. At the plate now, J.P. Crawford, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Two-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. Castro offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Hit out towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And the rout is officially underway. It is 7-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing him softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One and one. None out. Runners at first and second. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. 1 out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelback. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Into the box now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, Dero, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Evan White is on deck. 4 runs here in this half inning. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Sean Armstrong enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 43, Sean Armstrong.
Evan White will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. From the belt, the pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. The 1-1. Misses down below the knees.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 home. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Usually he's pretty solid with the glove at third, but I think this time he just rushes a little bit because he wanted to start the double play. So instead of 2 outs, they get none, and we'll see if the guy on the mound can bail them out.
Bases full now following the error. And next will be the speed threat, Malik Smith. First delivery to him on the way.
1-0.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
The 1-0. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
At the plate, Shed Long. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got ducks on the pond, as they say, looking to add to his team's already sizable lead. The 1-0 home. Grounded to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
So now to the plate, J.P. Crawford, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Comes set with the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and two, the count to the Mariners shortstop. Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Now at the plate, Kyle Seager. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First offering on its way.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Here it comes on 0-2. Two out, bases loaded. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But tack on 6 more as they just continue to turn it on in this one. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Mariners 12 and the Orioles nothing. Settling in now, Rio Ruiz, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Bouncer up the middle. Crawford gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Alberto.
At the plate, Hanser Alberto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner, and this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 24.
Ready for another shot now. DJ Stewart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only one free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
2 out, nobody on. And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Striding into the box, Pedro Severino. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
One ball.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. Popped him up. Murphy shading to his right. And that's the third out. Orioles leave one. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. Digging in to try it again, Tom Murphy. A couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. He's set, and the pitch. In there for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. The pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Fouled away. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Vogelbach. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball one.
And he misses. 2-1.
One strike.
One out, nobody on. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, and he fouls this one off. Now another 2-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready with the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Santander waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So nothing doing here after the 6-run outburst the inning before. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mariners 12 and the Orioles nothing. Dan Altavilla is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53. Dan Altavilla.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. So stepping in, Austin Hayes, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Back goes Gonzalez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Final line there for the Mariners starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
In now, Jose Iglesias. As he'll lift it up in the air, this is back behind second, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there, down in the zone. That's one as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head, tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
To the plate now, Anthony Santander, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 2-0.
Count 3-0.
On deck, the powerful Chris Davis. Here it comes, the 3-0.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Runners on first with 1 down. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Another payoff pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. 1 there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Paul Fry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Draw.
In now, Carlos Gonzalez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Carlos Gonzalez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Popped up. Severino is there. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 12, Evan White.
Now at the plate, Evan White. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Fouled away. Popped him up. Davis is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now
that's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Coming to the plate now, Malik Smith. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at third. And the throw's offline as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust. Luckily, however, the first baseman will get his glove on it.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Runner at first following the error. And set to go is the second baseman, Shed Long. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. 2 out with the man at first. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for Seattle, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Chris Davis at the plate now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. The 2-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Renato Nunez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gonzalez is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the ninth.
Now batting, third baseman, Rio Ruiz.
So coming to the plate, Rio Ruiz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Counts 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
1, 2-0. Ball 3.
Hanser Alberto would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Now the 3-0 offering. 2 out, nobody on. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Now in the box, Hanser Alberto, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Baltimore down to their final strike. And this is knocked down on the mound. On to first, and that will seal matters here this afternoon.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. Seattle played in an even dozen runs to come out on top today. Marco Gonzalez takes home the win. John Means permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.